He's got it. Oh, good fish right here. All right, what is up, everybody? Once again, we are back for another video. On today's video, we're going to continue the mystery tackle box stuff and add a little bit more to it. So to get on the way, we're going to start with the Swim Jig from the mystery tackle box. If you haven't already, check that video out. It should be right here. And if not, let's get on going with it. So I know a lot of people wanted to see the crankbait that came in the tackle box. The weather's just not right for it right now. We're gonna hold off on that, and but we will get to that eventually. So just bear with me on that. The weather has just gotten cold front. I'm scared that these fish are gonna be lackadaisical and not gonna be hitting this fast moving stuff. So we're gonna start with just the jig today. And as a trailer on this jig, we're going to put on these perfect plastics. It's a Strike King KVD, and they're like little worms with tails on them. So I'll show you guys that. And yeah, so we're gonna go head down to the pond, throw this swim jig, and see if we can catch some fish. On that note, I will see you guys at the pond. Let's go get them. Oh, we are walking down to the pond, and we got this swim jig tied up here. I actually really like the look of this. We got the trailer hooked up here, which is just like, it's like a worm. It's similar to a worm, but I thought that looks pretty good, and I think it color matches really well. I think that overall this thing looks pretty good anyway. So yeah, I'm not sure. We're gonna swim it a little bit, and we might just sit on the bottom and just pop it. We're just gonna kind of play that by ear, but yeah, hopefully we can have some luck with this and try to catch some good fish. And let's get this thing in the water. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to throw it down the bank. I'm gonna let that thing sink, let it get down to the bottom, and then just give it a little pop. Just like that. Seems to be pretty good. It's not too hard to throw. The weather has just been odd here. It's supposed to get to like 80 at the end of this week, and it's like 65, 70 now. But yesterday it was in the low 60s, high 50s. We've got it. Oh my gosh, dude. He could come back. Let's just check it out, make sure everything's good. Got a little bit of grass on his head. Oh wow, y'all, look at that. He took our trailer. Hope y'all can see that. He just really just bit the end right off. All right, well, that means we need to shorten up the trailer here. All right, you guys, so I went ahead and shortened it up with this little worm that I'm using as a trailer, and hopefully I won't miss that fish again. I think that he just kind of bit the end and just had the trailer in his mouth and not much else. So hopefully now he'll get more of the hook. All right, y'all, got one. Finally got one. Well, I am so mad I didn't get that on camera, but the swim jig will catch a fish. I was literally standing here. I was watching another video on how to fish swim jigs in different ways. And this dude starts nibbling and smokes it. I mean, you couldn't time that better. that's just YouTube and filming. Whenever you're wanting to catch it on camera, you're not gonna. This is a very small little dink, but feels good to finally catch one on it. And he's a feisty little fellow, but we're going to send him back. Oh my gosh, of course. Well, let's keep going and try to get back after. I knew this spot would be good because it's always been good recently, and I was hoping to learn a little bit before I fished it. And I was just watching a little video on more instruction, and come to find out that's when he takes it. He's got it. Oh, good fish right here. Maybe he's fighting. No, not too good. Finally, man, we finally got on him. Barely had him hooked, but let's go, y'all. Finally. Hope y'all can see him. Not very big at all, but just a little dink. See where I hooked him right there. Yeah, pretty guy. Pretty fish. That feels good. That feels real good to finally catch him. All right, guys, I think this is going to wrap up the fishing for the day. We have caught two. We caught two, even though I only got one on video that well. The other one, I didn't do so good of a job, so I apologize for that. But I think that's going to be all for today's fishing, and I will talk to you guys some more at the house. All right, y'all, so before we wrap this video up, I just wanted to talk a little bit. I just had a fly hit me. But I just want to talk to you about this little swim jig that we got. I will say I enjoyed fishing this little swim jig. This is like one of my first times I've ever fished anything like this. I've fished jigs, but nothing like a real swim jig. So it was a new experience, and I thought that was really cool. Also, I think that it has potential to catch fish. I think a lot of the reason why we weren't catching them is operator error, because everyone knows I'm not the best fisherman. But yeah, I definitely think operator error had a lot to do with it and not fishing it the best way. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed having this. I think that Mystery Tackle Box is doing a good job giving these out. The only critique that I would have is, first off, I think inside the Mystery Tackle Box, they need to include some type of trailer to put on it, so you don't have to find something else to put on there, especially if it's someone who's like a first-time fisherman that wants to try out something like a Mystery Tackle Box and get some new tackle. They're not even gonna know what to do here. So I definitely think that they need to include something of that nature. But like I said, I give it a thumbs up, and I'll definitely fish with it more. It won't be the last time, and I had a fun day with it. So once again, I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Check out the TikTok. It'll be down in the description as always. And we will see you on the next one. Peace.